Alright everybody, welcome back to Iridium 242. We got a special treat for you today. We're going to be checking out the TNC635R. It's going to be a thermal optic night vision scope. So it's called the ThermNight. It's thermal and night vision multispectral scope, a laser rangefinder, and a ballistics calculator. Yes, that's right guys, a ballistics calculator. This guy isn't cheap, but we're blessed to be able to have it on the channel for a review, to be able to get into the world of night vision scopes that are kind of more on the high end. Here we are at just a 5x zoom. This is where I dropped my buddy David off out there, as you can see. It's already trying to do the calculations at the bottom, but we'll jump into that a little bit later. Just want to show you the quality of it. He is, I think, almost 300 meters out there, a little over 300 meters. So he goes from a 5x zoom all the way up to 20 times, and of course you can focus it as I'm doing right here. So it gets a little blurry for a second. Pop back out to kind of give you an idea, and there's the meters on the right hand side as soon as you click the laser rangefinder. It's 297 meters all the way out to him. As you can see, the little red square on there, it's already trying to calculate the windage and the bullet drop, but you'll be able to dial that in with the specific caliber that you're using, the grains, the length of the bullet, and everything else. We're going to do the picture-in-picture next, so you can have your thermal on the top right of the screen. There it is, and you can have your regular just daytime mode in the middle. Obviously it's not going to work that great during the day because it is made for nighttime, but just to give you an idea of all the functions it can do here. So we're going to play around with it a little bit, and I'll check back in here with you in just a second. Alright, now to my favorite part of the video, is we're getting into the night vision side. This is at about 10:30, 11 o'clock at night. I know on the bottom right hand side it says 11:36 a.m. I did not set the date or time on this. I was just a little too stoked to get it out and use it. As we're zooming in here just on the thermal, this is the black hot, because it does black hot, white hot, iron hot, and then of course your regular daytime mode. So you can switch through the different modes to get a better idea of what you're looking at. I prefer the black hot, and just stuff comes out a lot nicer. And there's a glimpse at nighttime just with the regular scope, nothing turned on night vision, so it still is pretty nice, but the thermal side of it's what we're really looking at here. Let's switch this back over and follow this truck down so we can give you an idea of how far out there it really goes. As you can tell, the reticle is changing colors. You can change through 5 different colors from the daytime mode and the night vision mode, so it makes it easier for you to see, especially when you go iron hot. You don't want it red or blue, you like it more of a white or yellow to get a better idea of what you're looking at so it doesn't blend in on you. I'd say that truck's about 400 and some change out there. Just under 400. I don't think that one was quite accurate when I pinched in to read it. As you can see, it says 9.4 inches. That's going to be your bullet drop for the caliber that's put in there. I believe it's 7.62 that comes pre-programmed on the ballistics calculator. And then there's your iron hot. So you can see all the hot spots in the houses, obviously the garage door, and the car going by. You can see all the hot spots, the wheels and tires and the motor. We'll take a look under this Jeep here so we can give you an idea. The gravel underneath is just a reflection of the motor, because that vehicle was just parked there a couple minutes before I turned this night vision on here and started recording. It is pretty accurate. This is one of the best scopes I've ever played with, and I'll definitely have the link down in the description for you guys. They have all different kinds of series and models of them, from a little more cheap to more expensive. This is the more top of the line range. It is going for about $2,700. It is a $3,500 scope, but they're kind of giving a discount right now, and I'll of course have the link down there. So these are all the different functions that you can run through. It's going to be kind of quick here because I did have to record it off of the phone, and it wouldn't let me record it off the camera how you saw a minute ago. So I just stick my phone up there. These are all the different reticles you're able to use. You can change them from the daytime ones and nighttime. So there's 2 different settings for it, but it comes with many different options. Of course, I like the first couple of them because it actually has the mils on it, so you can see how far you need to correct your aiming. They are pretty nice though. That one right there I think is my favorite so far. So there's your ballistics calculator, your thermal side of it, so you can change your thermal reticle like I was talking about. You want more of a white or a black when you're using the iron hots, or if you go black hot or in the white hot, you can change it back and forth either way, whatever is more comfortable to your eye. Of course, you got the red that's really going to stand out during the daytime. This is your ballistics calculator. You're going to go in here and you're going to put in, so there's 5 different profiles you can have. So you can have 5 different calibers pre-programmed into this. You got your zeroing distance, what your just base range is at, your scope height off the deck of your platform, your muzzle velocity, your caliber, the range that you're looking to get at, your elevation, because it takes into effect the Coriolis effect. It's a pretty smart program that they have inside of this. The temperatures, and what else? There's yes, the grain weight, so you can put in exactly what grain that you're using. But you can have 5 different profiles set up, so you can easily switch between one and the other, and you can zero in that reticle. That's the first setting we're looking at. It allows you to move the whole reticle on the X and Y axis, just in case it is off a little bit or might not be mounted on your weapon properly. But yeah, it has a lot of settings, so you can definitely dial this in for anything that you're looking to use it on. It comes with 2 different rails as well, so you can have a rail on 2 different firearms and quickly switch this out between it. Your thermal zoom lock, it allows you just to do 1.5 or 1-time zoom. Obviously you're going to want that off if you're looking to reach out there quite a ways at night for the coyotes or whatever it may be that you're looking to hit. You have your pip, which is the one below where it's highlighted. That's the picture-in-picture. So you can have on the top right side of the screen, the center of the screen, or the top left. I like on the top right because it keeps it away from all the settings. When you start going through the settings and messing with them, it covers up the settings menu. So I like to be able to run through this as much as I need to while I'm out there. So you can see right there you have the 3 different options. You can have thermal options for your settings, so you can do the contrast, how bright you want it, how dark you want it. There's 5 different brightness modes already on the scope. So if it's middle of the night and you obviously don't want to blind yourself with it when you're trying to look around and look back in the scope, you can dial it down to the first setting, and it is pretty dim, but you're able to see everything very clearly. Or during the daytime, you can pop it all the way up, and it's no problem getting your eyes in there and locking on what you need. The hotspot tracking, you saw that a moment ago. It picks up anything that's hot, and it has a little crosshair reticle that automatically jumps around the screen and locks onto anything that's hot and moving. So that's a really good way to keep track of, any animals you're looking to hunt, like coyotes is what I usually see people using these scopes for. Obviously, home defense, this thing would be insane. You can be in pitch black and nobody's going to see it anywhere. Feel bad for them. Your total storage space is just under 60 gigs. I did a lot of recording, and I still have 57 left. So it's a huge drive space on this thing. I mean, I don't see ever using more than 60 gigs. But there's the gist of you guys. I'm gonna have the link down in the description. You can run over their website, you can check them out, and see if it's something that you guys want. I mean, these aren't the cheapest. They do have cheaper ones. This is one of the more expensive ones. And I appreciate you guys tuning in today for this review. It's been an awesome pleasure having this one on the channel. Hopefully get more optics like this. All right, guys. As always, stay safe and stay prepared.